3, 2, 1. Hi, my name is Helena, and today I'll be showing you how to saddle a horse. It's important to first make sure that the horse is free from dirt and debris. Then we will make sure to place the tack on properly in the proper order. Lastly, we will secure the equipment to the horse to make sure that we are ready to get on and work with properly aligned gear. For our horses, the first most important step is to clean off the horse to make sure the equipment goes on smoothly. First, I get my brushes out of the tack room and thoroughly brush certain areas of the horse that will have tack on it. And if I'm not in a rush, I will also brush their mane and tail. I will also take a hoof pick to clean out their hooves and make sure there are no rocks or sticks so I know that my horse is walking perfectly sound. As stated by horsekeeping.com, taking the time to tack up correctly strengthens the bond between the trust of a horse and their rider, ensuring a safer and more enjoyable ride. Once the horse is properly cleaned and free of debris, I make sure to line up my equipment to put on the horse. I will first put on the saddle pad. The saddle pad is a soft blanket that separates the horse's hide from the leather of the saddle. I need to make sure that the saddle pad is in its sweet spot, not too far ahead of the shoulders and not too far back behind the withers. The withers is a key part of the body where the horse's shoulder and neck meet. When I know my saddle pad is in the right position, I'll go grab my saddle and put it on. I'll place the saddle directly on top of the pad. When I throw it on, I make sure to untuck the random leather attachments that each part of the saddle is on both sides. After I place the saddle on, I go to the other side of the horse and undo the cinches, breast collar, and align the different parts of the saddle. As stated by the United States Pony Clubs, incorrectly tacking up a saddle can result in dangerous situations for both horses and the rider, including slipping saddles and loss of control. The cinch is a part of the saddle that is soft and wraps underneath the horse's belly to attach from one side of leather to the other side. I take down the breast collar and double check that nothing is tucked under the saddle. The breast collar is a leather strap that secures the saddle into staying in place if the horse goes up hills. This piece is important to keep the cinch in position, which is very, very, very important. I will walk on the other side of the horse and start putting things together. Once everything is correct and hanging loose, I start with the most secure latch first. The first cinch, which is the most important and secures the saddle to the horse. The cinch is secure by using a latigo. The latigo is a strip of leather that secures the saddle together by connecting to the cinch. After I'm done wrapping the latigo around multiple times, I'll move on to the back cinch, which is pretty easy. After the back cinch, I will then move from the front and attach the breast collar. The breast collar goes from one side to the other to make sure that the saddle doesn't slide back while you're riding. I'll make sure to buckle the side and underneath part of it to make sure both sides are even and under the part is attached with enough slack to allow the horse's shoulders to move. In conclusion, a saddle takes action with multiple steps to get the job done. Yes, it can seem complicated and time-consuming, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be going from 20 minutes all the way down to 5 minutes. It's important to remember the saddle and equipment is latched and properly put together to make sure that your horse is ready to have a safe and comfortable ride with the proper gear and correct equipment for an enjoyable ride. As the American Association of Professional Farriers say, a properly fitted and secure saddle is essential for your horse's comfort and health, helping to prevent painful sores and injuries. Thank you. I don't know how to stop it. There's no button.